If you're looking for a one-night stand, this video is not for you. Welcome back, lovers. Today we're talking about 5 types of men that turns a quality woman off. In this video, I will be sharing with you what you're doing wrong that you may not be aware of that makes a quality woman turn away from you even when you have a good character. Hi, if this is your first time here, my name is Love John and this is Relationship with Love John. Here we tend to fix relationship issues and break down problems into simple forms so they can be overcome. If you are interested in this, you should subscribe now. That being said, let's get straight into the video. Oh, I forgot. There is a bonus at the end of this video. Last word for this week. Make sure you don't miss out on it. The first kind of man that turns a quality woman off is the talkative man. A quality woman has a lot of ideas running in her head. There is no way she will settle down with a man that talks too much, for the singular reason that she knows her idea will not be safe with you. She has her own fears. Even as a quality woman, she wants to know that her deepest secrets, scars, and yet to be achieved dreams will always be for your ears alone. She is not afraid of you flaunting her because she's also proud to be your woman. But when it becomes your habit of flaunting things personal to her, you both will start having issues. Do you know quietness is an attractive attribute we women love? I am not talking about shyly quietness. We like that too, but not all the time. When a man is quiet and then he speaks and what he says makes sense, wow, we always raise our head to see who the intelligent dude is. And psychologically we start admiring him, and the voice he used in speaking, oh, we keep on reminiscing on it. And the next thing we will notice immediately is how he looks. The worst set of the talkative man is the spit-spilling talkative man. You are loud, talks too much, and still spit on our face when you do. That's like ordering yam and butter with palm wine alongside roasted corn. How do you explain the combination to onlookers? And this brings me to the second kind of man that turns a quality woman off, the unkept man. Permit me to say that unless we met you in a poor situation, there is no way we will settle for an unkept man. A quality woman isn't afraid to fix you up and teach you little etiquette here and there, because we know how much work we had to put in ourselves too. This doesn't count for a man who just seems to love being dirty. We take our time to fix our hair. You should take your time to shave too. We are not buying you telling us of how fast your birds grow. Our hair gets rough quickly too, and you don't know the stress we have to go through while losing our hair. The hours we wait before it gets to our turn to make our hair, or the appointment we have to cancel to meet up for the time in the salon. Time is a valuable. A quality woman knows very much the importance. If you feel like you deserve us, make multiple shadows with your barber to clean you up too. You ain't ashamed to brag about us to your friends because we look good enough and up to the standard of showing us off. Give us the same respect. We have friends too, and those our friends definitely check you out. We don't want to be embarrassed to show them your pictures. Talking about pictures, if your girlfriend has never posted you on her social media page, this could be one of the reasons. She struggles through her photo library and there is not one picture of you cute enough for her to celebrate your birthday. So she edits your face. Sorry nigga, you have to wise up now. Also, don't come out on a date with us looking like our mechanic, or make matters worse, our drivers. See, we took our time to look that great. Don't be deceived. That cloth we wore, we didn't just randomly pick it and put it on. There is no way our makeup will be that flawless without adding the perfect finishing touch to it. How can you come out anyhow? Anyways, if you come out like that to meet me, I will walk in front of you and you will have to walk on my back. Simple. In the same vein, learn to dress for occasions. Don't come out dressed on an English outfit to an occasion that suggests traditional outfit is the requirement. Iron that cloth. You would definitely look more presentable in a well-fitted ironed outfit. Talking about well-fitted guys, please invest in good tailored wears. If you purchase an oversized outfit, give it to the professionals to adjust it to your size. No man ever looked sexy in another person's size. Stop borrowing to look good. We can tell that the shirt you put on is not yours. Or how do you have a shirt that the sleeve is not looking like a short sleeve or a long sleeve on you? A quality woman gets embarrassed when she cannot walk confidently in hands with you. In her mind, she's hoping the owner of the outfit won't see you and laugh at her for dating a man like you. A quality woman doesn't need you to have it all put together. She sure understands that things take time. One other thing a quality woman would in a second notice in an unkept man is his shoes. Bro, that shoe that you're dyeing every time because the original color has turned to rainbow is a no-no for us. Wait, you use an iPhone, you call us and boast of where you wish to take us to, and you're not even paying attention to the shoe you will wear there? That is difficult for us to comprehend. The worst is when we know the color of your sneakers are white, but the white is now off-white. We immediately predict you as lazy. Forgive us, appearance matters a lot to us. We have reason it does. Allow me explain. Every quality woman is a brand. Her man is her banner. Just like people will consider us as your extension, you are going to be looked up to as ours too. Like I said, this video is not for a one-night stand man. This is for the dream-oriented man that wants the best woman out there to be the mother of his children but don't know how to attract her. One more thing to point out under this is, don't be too lazy that you repeat your clothes without washing them. That is unfair. What do we perceive when we place our head on your chest? The dirty odor from the unwashed clothes mixed with scented perfume? Bro, we can tell. So stop it now. If you keep doing this, you would send us far away. We appreciate your being a busy man, very hardworking and sometimes no time for yourself. But do you know what we make of that? A man that will be productive in business but not with family. Yes, you only have yourself to take care of right now and you cannot manage your time enough to create space for yourself. Then, how do you intend to when we come into the picture and when we start giving you kids? All this we can tell just by how you look. Like the popular proverb, the way you're dressed, you will be addressed. So, don't blame us if we give it the not interested in you attitude. By the way guys, we can see your belt peeling off, change its place. And those of you using those elementary school belts, a better choice would be an original leather. You will never go wrong with one. It always lasts longer. You should consider investing in one. Your wallet should not be left out. We notice when you're paying the bills on a date with us or showing your driver's license or using the ATM or POS how presentable it is. Some wallets are really too old and worn out, and you make it worse when you make excuse for it when you pull it out because you are also embarrassed about it. Anyways, women like money, or so you guys say, so we can forgive you for that. After all, that's where the money is coming from, right? Here's a secret guys, a smart looking man in the history of life always gets the ladies' attention, and that works for even the quality woman. Start investing in how you look from today. Let me point out quickly that this is the part 2 of how to go from friends to dating. If she is your friend, chances are she knows you too well, and this video simply points out why she would turn you down. If you're yet to see this video, you should. It is a quality informative video and gives you the trick in simplicity. The third kind of man that turns off a quality woman is the mouth-smelling and body-odored man. Yes, I said it. I called a spade and said it. I'm sorry if it hurts you, but that is the truth. A quality woman thinks of her future and not just the moment. There is no way she would allow you to be the father of her children with such detrimental personal hygiene. How does that work? How can you teach my children, our children, to brush their teeth and take their bath when there is no evidence you practice same? I don't know why guys feel they can get away with not having their bath. This is not talking about when you work and then get all sweaty and have this natural odor. We're talking about you smelling 24 hours a day and not finding solution to the problem. That hair under your armpit, are you planning to braid it? Really, why keep them? Even if you do not enjoy totally shaving off, trimming will be fine, unless of course you're competing for world's longest pubic hair. Then we can see the need here for it. If you go for the option of only trimming, pay attention to the rest of hair remaining there. Take care of it, tend to it. If you want to keep it, you should be ready to give it the attention it deserves. You need to be aware that sweat easily traps in hair and gives off offensive smell. You should also consider investing in roll-ons and nice perfumes if this is a bothersome issue. We don't mind our man having a signature smell. We remember that smell most times and it makes us miss him when he is not with us. Talking about perfume, please don't go using a foul smelling one. The result of this is that we just want to hurriedly leave your presence. There are good tons of perfumes out there that are relatively inexpensive. We are not saying you should break the bank to smell good. Just be moderate guys. Pity our nose. We shouldn't suffocate while hugging you. Or is it your intention to suffocate us? The offensive mouth odor man should brush their tongue properly. It could be the cause. Get a proper mouthwash that works for you or see a professional if this poses as a threat. Let me chip this in. It would be nice to visit you and find your toothbrush looking worn out and old. You know what I'm talking about. Almost like you have been using the brush since they gave birth to you, or like it was passed down from previous generation to you. When I see toothbrushes like this with some ladies, I tend to ask if they want to laminate the brush for future record purposes. It confuses me. Anyways guys, such toothbrush doesn't wash your mouth well. The number 4 kind of man that turns a quality woman off is the kiss and tell man. The kiss and tell man is a man that doesn't keep his mouth shut after his private episodes with a lady. Kudos to you that now has a trophy for the number of girls you have had sex with, and you have a record of all the pretty ladies you slept with. Congratulations for the medals you've received. Your friends don't even ask you, but just by mentioning the name of a lady, you have an epic to say about her, from the size of her boobs to how she handled you on bed. And all of your gist are even so disgusting to your fellow man. Forget that they laughed and hailed you. These friends are the ones who exposed your characters to us. And no quality woman will spend her time with you. To us, you are cheap and you do not value your body. It's the reason you go around sleeping with this woman. We are very guided, so we do not appreciate that many ladies out there can explain to us how you act during intercourse and what's the size of that thing between your legs. We jealously guard what is ours. And yours seems to us like a ready market every lady already has a taste of. We are not saying you should be a virgin, but we also don't mind being your first. In a nutshell, we would choose a well-respected man 1,000 times over again. A kiss and tell man is no near respectable. A quality woman knows that there's a lot more than her body that she can offer you. On that note, she has noted you for a man that is not an option for a long-term relationship. You are to us trying to get into our pants, and in no time we'll be ready for your next victim. One quality about a kiss and tell man is they are always patient to get what they want and always put in the right emotions and gesture that portrays them as a great romantic partner. A quality woman always sees it somehow and run away from you. If you are in the business of acting like this, bro, you should correct it now. It is not too late. And the last kind of man that we would be discussing that turns off a quality woman is the busybody show-off man. If you come to us rolling your car key 1,000 times in our eyes and dusting your Dolce & Gabbana shoe 1,000,000 times, man, you just turned us off. This behavior would work for ladies who can afford this and have plans of catching the attention of the rich man, but not a quality woman. A quality woman is a queen in her own lane. From the top of her head to the sole of her feet, she speaks grace. The way she talks, the way she laughs, how she carries herself when she walks, she is a beauty to behold intellectually, and don't be surprised financially. When you come to her in that manner, she sees a proud, self-centered man with ego all around his personality, and that is not an attractive trait. Her kind of man is a humble man, humble in speech, humble in approach, humble when correcting her, humble when treating others around him. Humbleness turns her on remarkably. She will never settle for an arrogant man because a quality woman is not a desperate woman, so she will leave you as fast as she sees that in you. One thing about every kind of man listed here is it can be worked on. And ladies, there is a wise way you can fix up these problems instead of giving up on a good guy. For example, if you don't want to tell him his mouth is smelling because you don't want him to be embarrassed, or because you're not the kind of person that likes the idea of approach, you could buy 2 brushes and a researched mouthwash that will do the magic on him and find a way to brush together. A quality woman always has a manipulative mind that she can turn on and off on will. So, I know my quality women out there will find a way to make him brush with them without raising suspicion. If the wallet is the problem, buy him one as a birthday gift. One thing I like to do is collect cash from a man and go shopping on his behalf. If you see something you would love to see on him, buy it for him. Men love gifts too. A quality woman is known with one trademark. She prefers doing the giving. So, this is not a problem for her. That's it for this video, lovers. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did while making it. Like it if you did, don't like it if not. Still here? The bonus I promised. Here it is. Last word for this week, Hebrews 12 verse 7. It says, God is educating you, that's why you must never drop out. He's treating you as dear children. This trouble you're in isn't punishment, it's training. This translation is from the Message Bible translation. If you are yet to subscribe, you should do that now so you don't miss out on great content as this. Turn on the notification bell beside the subscribe button to get notified every time I post a new video. See you in my next video. Have a great love-filled week ahead. I love you all. Bye.